relationship with his friends, and just he's a good character. And all of John Green's male characters that are positive male characters are wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And I would probably leave my drink with most of them if I were to go to the bathroom. So, 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 there's Q, who's played by Nat Wolff, and also, I'm sorry guys, but Nat Wolff in Paper Towns is gorgeous. Nat Wolff is gorgeous in Paper Towns. Nat Wolff was in a lot of movies that I watched growing up, especially when I was in my middle school years. And bro, it is windy outside. No, but Nat Wolff was in a lot of movies that I watched growing up. Next on the list is Margot Roth Spiegelman. And in the movie, she's played by Cara Delevingne. And I know there was a little recent incident with Cara Delevingne at, I don't know what award ceremony, but I love Cara Delevingne. I've always had a crush on Cara Delevingne. I think she's gorgeous and amazing. But Margot Roth Spiegelman is edgy and smart and clearly mentally ill. And I don't know, I just think it's so cool just how she up and left a bunch of clues for Q, and just did her own thing, and she had this whole secret life. I don't know, it's crazy because at the end of the book, I'm pretty sure Q says something about not really having known Margot at all after having gone on the hunt for her. And I just thought, I don't know, it was a really good book. It was an interesting book. It was a good movie too. Then there was Raider, Marcus Lincoln Raider. He was the one whose parents had the collection of black Santas. He was very quirky, very smart. Ever since his little black Santa thing, I've been convinced that Santa is in fact black because, listen to me here, I got really high a couple years ago and figured out, because it's true, I'm telling you right now, it's true. Santa is Jesus, and from my understanding, Jesus is also God. I'm not gonna lie, that's my understanding of it, and that's the way I perceive it, is Jesus is God. So if Santa is Jesus, Santa is God, and Jesus was brown. I'm sorry, he was. So Santa is God and he's black, so it doesn't really go with the idea that God's a woman, but maybe Santa's non-binary. Yeah, no, so Raider was really cool. And then there was Ben Starling, who was portrayed by Austin Abrams in the movie, and he was very quirky. If you remember the book or the movie, Beer Sword will make sense to you, but he is very funny. It's very cute. Austin Abrams, very cute. And he I don't know, he bagged Lacey Pemberton, and Lacey Pemberton, who's portrayed by Halston Sage, is literally gorgeous, and Lacey in the movie is just really cool. So I give props to Ben for getting Lacey, and he was just really, really funny, and the road trip with Ben just made it so much better. Not better, it was already amazing, but Ben being there really made put the cake on top of the cherry on the top, whatever. It was good. has this like bimbo slut type personality, which and turns out she's absolutely very intelligent and funny and has a wonderful personality and all of the things that bimbo sluts are. Wonderful women with great personalities and very intelligent people. So Lacey Pemberton was very cool. I really liked her, and the fact that she got with Ben was really cool. So all of that was really awesome. Then the next one is The Fault in Our Stars, and my favorite character in The Fault in Our Stars was definitely Isaac, the one that loses his eyes to cancer, and he is so funny. He is so funny, and that just everything about him is amazing. And he's played by Nat Wolff. It was gorgeous and hilarious as well. And Isaac just brought a lot of humor to a very depressing book and made it funny. And then obviously I loved Hazel's parents. Hazel's parents were very quirky and funny. And I loved the woman actor, the blonde one, her mom in the movie, who played her mom. She's very cool. And then there's Augustus Waters, who I'm sorry, the movie's ruined for me now a little bit because Ansel Elgort is a disgusting human being. When the Me Too movement came out, some things came out about him, and I just don't like Ansel Elgort anymore. He is a good actor, and I like the roles that he's in. And he played Augustus Waters well. And God, did I have a crush on him for a very long time, but not anymore. But anyways, in the book, we'll talk about the book for Augustus. In the book, Augustus is amazing, and I bawled my eyes out when all of that went down in the book at the end, and I just loved him as a character when I read the book. And by the way, if I have any spoilers in this, like, it's 13 minutes in, but if you were clicking on this, then there's gonna be spoilers probably, but I'm trying my hardest not to spoil much. No, yeah, Augustus Waters is just a wonderful man, and he treated Hazel wonderfully, and he had a really good outlook on life, and I don't know. I'm getting emotional thinking about it. Hazel Grace Lancaster. Can I just say, Shailene Woodley is, her voice, she's sexy. It's amazing. I love Shailene Woodley. Her ex-fiance is a douche, but I like Shailene Woodley. And Hazel Grace was a great character. And I am going to Amsterdam it's gonna be in a year or two, maybe longer, but I'm saving up right now and planning the trip. But I'm going to a bunch of different cities and countries like Berlin and London and stuff, but I'm going to Amsterdam, and I'm gonna go see the bench that her and Augustus sat on. I'm also obviously gonna go see Anne Frank's house. But Hazel is a wonderful character, and I just think that everyone should read The Fault in Our Stars or see the movie, depending if you like reading or not. And then there's 2 more books, so 3 more characters basically. Next one is An Abundance of Catherines. And the first character is Colin Singleton, and he is such a quirky character. girl's named Catherine, and then goes on a road trip with money that he got from being a child prodigy, with his best friend. And they go on a road trip and end up in Gutshot, Tennessee. And he, the whole time, is creating this probability of Catherine's, or probability of love, or probability of breakups, or whatever, in the sense of the probability of somebody getting broken up with that person, based off all the Catherines that he dated. And then the next character is Lindsay Lee Wells, and she is someone that Colin meets in Gutshot. She's Colin's primary love interest after breaking up with after Catherine breaks up with him. And then Lindsay's also dating a Colin when he ends up in Gutshot. And in the book it's referred to as the other Colin, or TOC. And I don't know, it's Lindsay's a great character, and basically saves Colin, in my opinion. And then the next one is Turtles All the Way Down. And Turtles All the Way Down was not one of my favorite John Green books, but I understand why he wrote it, and I appreciated him writing it, and I did relate to some of the characters in the book. But it is one of his less uplifting books, with less happy endings and less positive things happening, but it's still a really good book. And Asa Holmes is my favorite character from that book, and it's because her OCD, and I relate to a lot of her OCD symptoms, not all of them, but a couple of them. And even the one where when she's kissing, oh my gosh, what's the main character boy name? I forget, but when she's kissing him, she gets triggered in her OCD because of the saliva. And I'm not gonna lie, the same thing happens to me when I'm kissing my boyfriend. Sometimes I just get overwhelmed. Spit has always bothered me. Other people's spit has always made me nauseous. But yeah, that is all of the characters. That's all the characters that I have for the books. And just as an FYI, by the time if you've watched this far, I have never read Looking for Alaska, and I don't think I ever am gonna read Looking for Alaska. I don't really know how to explain why, but I love John Green, and the only reason I will not read Looking for Alaska is because I have read so many depressing books in my life. I just don't